Hello again. Welcome back to Examining Cat Lady with Edgeworth. Here we go. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Wink. Charming. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. They're weak-willed men. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? I was, in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Co. law offices. That's right, big boy. Gosh, I can't. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Okay. Witness account. It was 9 at night. I looked out the window, and then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped.
Ran away?
The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitty wink. Thank you for that charming testimony. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. This guy sucks. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor! Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. They're called lies? Hey, how dare you? Speak ill of the dead. Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes.
Yes, obviously. Duh. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Maybe if I get a dog in the room, she'll be scared because of her cat-like qualities. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination. Let's see, I think... Where was the thing where it said... Well, we'll do this first. Let's press on this first. Fact table. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure.
What about me?
Phoenix right. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
Bulletproof.
He's right.
I question it.
But I question the testimony. Hold on a gosh darn minute. That testimony stinks. Hey, you. What? You heard me. I said P.U. Miss May, I'm willing to bet that.
You're lying.
You're lying or you said nothing?
Well, you said nothing. They'll accomplish the same thing. But remember, he said you couldn't really see very well.
True. All right. You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Meow? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what's the meaning of... Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, I mean. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client Maya Fay, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. Ow! What do you say to that, Miss May?
Rar, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wink.
Please don't stick your tongue out at me. Your testimony again, if you would. Darn, I almost had her. Witness's account.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think.
That one.
I think it's the thinker. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning.
How does she know it's a clock?
Please begin the cross-examination. That's a good point, Mother. And how did you know this thinking thinker thing was a clock, you think? This. Yes. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Oh, I guess we have to present it.
Oh.
I assume this, yes? Miss May, what you just said now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
Shut up. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Gasp. Order, order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Ooh,
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course.
of course.
Withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. I take their side. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. You can't take this away from me. And as you may recall, I've got murderers with these questions before. Murderers? Wait, you've got one single person, right? One. Well, only once.
I embellish.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Woo! That was close. If you stop me there, the trial would be over.
What a lousy judge.
huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
Nope.
So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
If the witness should stop hee-heeing, please. The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No.
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because I ain't got no satisfaction.
It couldn't have wrong. Either one.
Your Honor, members of the court,
It has no innards.
softly touch his table. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty?
It's empty.
That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have run. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
I knew
Fat?
she was going to say that.
The only part she takes issue with.
Well, Miss May, might I be correct in the springtime?
Tis, tis. Oh, quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? No. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you liked so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is my mind.
The cell phone recording should.
Yeah, I think you're right. Take a look at this. Did this do anything for you?
Yeah, cute cell phone.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Perhaps Miss May would like it.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation he had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Ooh, perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep.
So you just want to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry.
September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep! Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. I'm getting big calluses on my hands, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel.
Mama.
Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
It's like ChatGPT trying to write a female Valley girl. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yes.
Yeah. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. Isn't it made by Larry Bucks? I just do this
Yeah.
again, right?
Yeah, 'cause
It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Ow! The burn! Oh, excuse is not on sale today.
Ooh.
breakdown.
Oh my gosh.
Her button spun.
Oh my gosh. What is happening?
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should have died for it. Die.
Oh my. Meow. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Ah, there we go.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Wink.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Oh, there's that face again.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Your Honor, she's a crazy woman. Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor, allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because...
Held it.
Really?
Heard about it. I don't know. Heard about it?
She had a bug in her room,
a bug
right?
in her room.
So she had...
Oh, heard about it. Yeah, okay.
The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor.
Present.
There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. Ugh. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
This thing right here.
Have a look at this.
Ooh, there's that evil look again.
I found this in Miss May's room. Totally legal, warranted search. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not?
Ooh.
I can slap tables too. Your Honor, this is
Irrelevant.
irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her own phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Ow! Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. Nuh-uh. Yeah. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... It's a recording, right?
It should be.
I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to this conversation between the defendant and the victim. What's up? Hey there. How's it going, sis? What time is it? It's o'clock. It's made to look at the statue. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. May just stop slapping the tables. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? Oh, I can't help it.
Slap.
The defense demands an answer.
Slap back.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May.
She's gonna slap the table.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. It's no fair. All you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it?
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April now. April showers, as they say. Now to deal the final blow. What do you think?
I kind of want both of them.
Why the wiretap?
Why did you tap her phone?
Oh,
Answer me.
Answer the question.
Or I'll slam it again.
do I
Do I
have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't to be tapping irrelevant?
Yeah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. And I'm tapping the table. I hardly call that irrelevant. Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped your phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Darn, she's good. Wow.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course, I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way. Not a chance.
Not this time.
Never happened. Not this time.
Wait, I say, wait. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. My eye is twitching, and my face is looking like an Attack on Titan character. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
No, room service.
Room service.
Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. You dum-dum. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Ice coffee?
I just explained it. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
What does that have to do with the wiretap?
I don't know. So, where does that leave us?
Clueless.
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No! They're going to let her just walk away.
How does she's getting coffee at the time? How can she witness it?
There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something.
Well,
Probably call the
if we,
bellboy,
if
right?
we continue examining her, can we question when she says she was getting the iced coffee at the exact time of the murder?
We could, but I don't think that's going to matter because we have nothing else to, like, contest that, right?
At the time of the murder, and she's getting a coffee, you can't
Yeah,
be
but
looking out your window
we
and
have-
answering your door at the same time.
I guess. I think we need to call the bellboy, though,
Okay.
personally. What do you think, Dad?
I'm going for the bellboy.
Let's do the bellboy. He'll tell us if we're wrong, I'm sure. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sucking quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? I don't like it, because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. So, however, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
He's making deals with you, buddy.
Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey.
Why does he
No
have
deal,
more power
Howie.
than the judge?
No deal!
Good deal.
That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Yeah, let's just give up. I guess we have to accept.
Yes, we have to accept.
This
All
trial's
right.
rigged.
I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
I thought it would give us the
Fool.
option to go back and question her testimony.
Nope. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Do you think he'll give me room service?
This poor bellboy has no name.
He's just the bellboy. I
And his
believe we're
lederhosen.
ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, quite. Yes, sir.
He still has the tray.
I came straight from work. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
Is anyone hungry?
That heel it's saddle, it's rather heavy. So without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I have such big, large muscles from carrying this around all day. I carry it in my sleep.
Only on one arm, though.
Oh, I am the head bellboy at the fine Gay Water Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. Cross-examination. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call at 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
Right here.
Right here? Press. You are sure it was Miss April May herself?
April May.
Maple.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain that it's endearing? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek, sir. I really don't want to know this. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Maybe the time?
How do we present
Maybe you should press on these, the timing, because there's like a call at 8 and then it comes at 9? Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then?
Them?
Them? I think that was an innuendo. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen. Can I?
Protest.
I doth protest. Wait! Please wait! Please wait! Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question!
That's how Columbo gets them.
One last question! Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay, this is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about?
No, don't.
Room service?
I would think. Maybe check-in?
Well, she said she checked in right after lunch.
Let's do check-in. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. What? Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without a charm, sir, but even I'd have a little chance with her lover there. What did he say? Ow! What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I can slap still. I object. That was objectionable. Nuh-uh. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oof! You fool.
Ooh.
I told you not to say that. I've done it. I've won. Have I won? Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. Obviously. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oof. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. I like ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today for the trial of Malfay. Court is adjourned. Nice. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 1. Mr. Ryan, you are amazing in there. Really? I've never been called that before. I think I might be your news fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know?
You're still my only fan.
And again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips.
Ew.
Ew.
Maya! It sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. Oh, okay. Like the 5 or... I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Wow, to be continued. We're doing it! We're saving Maya! Unless she's actually the murderer. Wouldn't that be a plot twist? But for now, I think that's a great stopping point. And so we'll see you next time on On the Murder, where we continue to help Maya overcome these just dreadfully, incompetent people. And quite wild characters, shall we say. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See you later. See you next time. Goodbye. That's quite the... We've had quite the witnesses on the stand. Larry Butts, Crazy Cat Lady. Who's next?
Like, okay, well, we need to bring that evidence back. Can't have it. Sorry, you're done.